In a tranquil village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young man named Koji. Koji was known far and wide for his constant restlessness. He was always found either lost in his thoughts about the past or daydreaming about the future. His mind wandered like a leaf carried by the wind, never settling in the present moment. One day, a wise old monk named Sensei arrived in the village. Sensei radiated a peaceful aura, and his eyes seemed to hold the wisdom of centuries. Villagers flocked to him seeking guidance, and Koji too found himself standing before the wise monk. "Sensei," Koji began, "I struggle with the chaos of my thoughts. My mind never seems to stay in one place, always flitting between what has been and what might be." Sensei nodded knowingly and motioned for Koji to follow him. They walked to a tranquil pond, where the water shimmered in the soft sunlight. "Koji," Sensei said, "observe the water in this pond. What do you see?" "Indeed," Sensei said, with a smile. "Now, watch what happens when a breeze ripples across the surface." As a gentle breeze blew, the water's surface became a dance of ripples, distorting the reflections. "Koji," Sensei continued, "just like this pond, our minds reflect the world around us. But when the winds of our thoughts disturb the surface of our mind, our perception becomes distorted." Koji looked puzzled. "How do I calm these winds, Sensei?" Sensei paused and looked deep into Koji's eyes. "By learning the art of being in the present moment." The old monk then instructed Koji to sit by the pond every day and simply observe. Breathe deeply and feel each breath entering and leaving your body. When thoughts arise, acknowledge them like passing clouds and gently bring your focus back to your breath. Days turned into weeks, and Koji diligently followed Sensei's teachings. With time, he noticed a change within himself. The moments of restlessness grew shorter, and he found himself more often immersed in the beauty of the present moment. One day, as Koji sat by the pond, Sensei approached him. "How have you fared, Koji?" Koji smiled, a true smile that radiated from within. "Sensei, I have begun to understand the art of being in the present moment. Just like the pond, my mind becomes still and clear when I focus on my breath." Sensei's eyes twinkled. "You have taken the first steps on the path to mindfulness, Koji. Remember, the past is but memories, and the future is but dreams. The only reality is this very moment." And so, Koji continued his practice, embracing the wisdom of the present moment. As time flowed like the waters of the pond, he found that the art of being in the present moment transformed not only his mind but also his heart. And in the stillness of his being, Koji discovered a profound sense of peace and joy that he had never known before. The village, too, began to notice the change. In Koji, his presence radiated a calm energy that touched all those around him. The art of being in the present moment, passed down from the wise monk Sensei, had truly transformed Koji's life, making him a beacon of serenity in a world of constant motion.